Shanghan Lun is based on the TCM. They made a traditional Chinese medicine. Why using vegetable? You see, many hospitals, they ban the use of herbs. So you bring the herb, they don't allow you to use. But when nobody can ban vegetable soup, some governments also ban the using of herbs, but they cannot ban the usage of vegetable. Okay. Another thing is that you started to learn herbology. You don't need to go to the mountain, to go and collect the herbs. You go to the supermarket and buy, and you started to learn. They thank me, they say, Dr. Lim, you are very good. I said, don't thank me, thank Zhang Zhongjing, because all these things are from Shanghan Lun.
Before we begin, we would like to share a quick disclaimer. The content presented in this program is intended for informational and academic purposes, particularly related to the history and theoretical understanding of traditional Chinese medicine. It is not meant to replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you have any medical concerns or health conditions, please consult your physician or a qualified traditional Chinese medicine practitioner. Please do not ignore or delay seeking professional medical advice because of something discussed in this program. Your health decisions should always be guided by a qualified healthcare professional.
Very good morning from here. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first ever, you can say, an open learning session. And we are also very glad to let you all know that we are launching Soul. That's the Shunya Open University Learning now. And who else to inaugurate the first learning, you can say, the journey that we are going to go on for the next few months, then other than Dr. Lim, who is more than glad to become the first, you can say, teacher for us and guide for us as we go on a journey, on a long journey now, as we go into our the Maha Samatha Vipassana. Sunya now takes up the journey to bring back the soul of education. And so, welcome, Doctor. We are here to study the Shanghan Lun, and to let you know that we have, we'll wait for a few minutes because there are participants joining. We already have 155 people joining. And so, Doctor, we are all excited because this open university learning is all to provide a platform for people to learn from teachers like you. And we are going to provide this platform for free for people to study, especially on the wellness aspect.
Yeah. The education itself is free,
Yeah.
Okay. Only thing the material you cost some money. Okay. Yeah, like let's say in the future you want to get the herbs, everything cost some money, but the education by itself is free. And also the education is open to all, Anybody that would like to learn, they can join. It's very different from the present day education system where you have to go for the what they call entry examination, where you have to spend so much money, Okay. Nowadays, many people go to university, come back now, full of debts. A lot of this spend a lot of money. No. So we say that this education should be free for all. And we are revising the Gurukul system.
Yeah.
System, no? That means the student free to Q&A with us, no? Gurukul system, then the teacher say something, then allow the student to keep on asking questions. Yeah.
So, Doctor, to let you know that we have students from across the world now, people from Latin America, from Bangladesh, India, Nepal, everywhere joining us. So this will be definitely a good platform for all of us to study under you. The most important thing is the students should respect the process of learning. Please make sure you keep yourself mute. If you have questions, raise your hands. We will definitely take up your questions. We are here to take this. It's not a short one-day session. It's going to be a long journey of learning. And Doctor, as we embark on the journey of studying one of the most ancient texts, the Shanghan Lun. So let's start with today's session. And you're ready, Doctor?
Maybe with some brief introduction. What do you mean by Shanghan Lun?
So let's go on the first slide. Let quickly just bring
Yeah,
us to the
yeah,
slide. Yeah. So, doctor,
yeah,
just what we got from the internet, maybe you can then help us understand this.
yeah,
Shanghan
yeah,
Lun is a cornerstone of traditional Chinese medicine and one of the oldest clinical textbooks in existence,
yeah.
compiled by the legendary physician Zhang Zhongjing
Zhang
around
Zhongjing, yeah,
220 AD. It remains a
yeah,
primary source for herbal medicine and diagnostic theory today. Doctor, you want to add
yeah.
something here?
So actually, this the meaning of Shang Han Lun. Shang mean injury, Han
Mm-hmm.
mean cold. Okay, Lun mean treaty. Okay, so that many people they translate as a treaty on a cold injury, but there's a wrong translation because in ancient time, cold means something harmful.
Mm-hmm.
Cold. That's why you need to understand the ancient language now. Okay, Shang Han mean harmful disease.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the treaty for harmful disease. The treaty for
Treaty.
harmful disease. Yeah, yeah. And this is the first important herbal book, comprehensive book, written about 220, That is contemporary of Nagarjuna's time,
Mm-hmm.
Early to So it's a very ancient text to today. Okay. And the good thing about the Chinese language is that we can still read it easily, because the language, the writing never changed. The language did change, the
Mm-hmm.
way people speak did change, Okay, but the
Mm-hmm.
writing never changed. Yeah, we can we
Yeah.
can we can understand. Now, why we should learn Shanghan Lun? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this thing. So actually, Zhang Zhongjing make it very clear, anybody can learn this
Mm-hmm.
Shanghan Lun. Anybody can learn. You do not so that one you learn Shanghan Lun, at least 70 to 80% of the health problem, can be solved by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and many of these great teacher, great scholar, they even use this theory alone. Okay, they get a beautiful treatment, Any disease come to them, they treat. Okay, these are the thing. That's why, and it's very important for us to learn so that we can diagnose, We can diagnose,
Mm-hmm.
and all the diagnostic we call this a macro diagnostic. I mean, it
Mm-hmm.
based on your five senses. What your
Mm-hmm.
eye can see, what you can hear, what you can feel, Okay, what you can analyze with your.
Mm-hmm.
You do not need any instrument at all. Okay, to do diagnosis. So this we
Mm-hmm.
call macro therapy. And Zhang Zhongjing, whatever he mentioned, is observable.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have those kind of abstract. My goodness, when you read many of these herbal texts, you get a lot of wonderful, abstract thinking. We doesn't know what they are writing, Okay,
So,
they
doctor,
wait.
now, so doctor, my question here is, Shanghan
Yes.
Lun is an ancient traditional Chinese medicine text in a long, long time back written. How much applicable when modern science has advanced so much? Why would we even want to spend time in studying this? What is the need of it?
Let me give you a few examples.
Yeah.
Then you understand why it's important today. Okay. When Shang Lun, when it comes to fever, they
Mm-hmm.
classify the fever into external and internal.
Mm-hmm.
And the treatment is not the same, Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, external mean that is mainly on the surface, on this thing. Okay. So that the main treatment is to induce sweating.
Mm-hmm.
You induce sweating, then the fever will gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But how do you know it's external? You have aversion to cold. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you have fever, you feel chill, that
Mm-hmm.
is external. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then when the fever go inside your body, okay, it become internal. Okay. The internal, then you have profuse sweating, You sweat,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and you feel thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
You feel thirsty and very high fever. Okay. You should not induce sweating. Because you're already dehydrated, If you induce sweating, then it may cause a lot of complication, Okay, this thing, so that
Mm-hmm.
you can use this like you use gypsum, you other thing to clear the kid. So at one time, one of my relative, the kids get fever. Then he admitted to very, very famous hospital, no? Hospital,
Mhm.
then the fever become higher and higher and higher, no? After 1 week, no? Okay, they become spasm, this thing. Then eventually they panic, then they ask me to have a look at the child. So when I go to see the child, the lip is very red, very red,
Mhm.
and he is agitated, He is very, because of vexation, very agitated,
Mhm.
okay? This thing. Then I asked the child, do you feel cold? No, he doesn't feel cold. He feels thirsty, Okay,
Mhm.
how the doctor how the doctor treat him when the temperature too high, they rub the whole body with cold water, My
Mhm.
goodness, this is the most idiotic treatment, When you rub with the cold water, you block all the pores, no? Okay. After that, the liver come out even higher, no? Okay. Then they insert something to the anal, to induce sweating.
Mhm.
You kill the child, no? That is the internal, what they call, is the internal fever, no? Then I talk to the doctor, I say, what you're doing is the wrong treatment,
Mhm.
He already dehydrated, And you induce sweating, you're going to kill this child, And become
Mhm.
higher and higher and higher, Okay. So that I tell my relative, we are going to treat him, Okay.
Mhm.
So he said this is hospital. If they don't want me to discharge later, we do it at home. Okay. So that I bring my mother, my mother pound the bitter leaf, bitter leaf.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
bitter leaf pound
Yeah.
pound with vinegar, then put into a pouch and rub the whole body,
Mhm.
to reduce the temperature. Okay, this thing. Then I use this pearl powder. Pearl
Mhm.
powder, pearl powder for the internal. Internal, this thing normally we are using this what they call this
Gypsum.
gypsum or pearl powder. Okay, this the thing, half a day only. This come and the next day can discharge,
Mhm.
this thing. So I have a discussion with the chief doctor there. But of course, because in Alaska I'm quite people know me well, Okay, this thing. So he agreed with my reasoning, I said
Mhm.
the child is dehydrated now. How can you go and induce sweating, You're going to kill the child, This thing.
Mhm.
And where do I get all this thing? Is from Shanghan Lun.
Oh, wow.
From Shanghan Lun, this thing. So nowadays, my goodness, the wrong treatment,
Because in
this
modern medicine, doctor, we will see fever as fever. We just see the temperature and
yeah,
the
fever. They
thermometer,
don't care,
and we just
They
give a
use cold
treatment.
water. They use cold water to
Yes.
rub and to do this thing. They doesn't know how to use the bitter leaf, The bitter leaf.
Mhm.
We pound the bitter leaf with vinegars and then wrap. Then it will not block the pores.
Understood. Understood.
It will not block the pore. Then we use this what they call, using this pearl powder. Uh,
Mhm.
when you don't have pearl powder, we can use the oyster cell powder, oyster cell
Mhm.
powder. The thing. So that even it is written about nearly 2,000 years ago, but the knowledge still applicable today,
Mhm.
Yeah, because it's using macrotherapy. Macrotherapy has nothing to do with times,
Mhm.
Okay, what can absorb 2,000 years ago, it can be absorbed, it can be observed today also.
And here, doctor, we see Chang Chung Ching.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Zhang
Like,
Zhongjing. I give you
yeah.
another
Yes,
story.
please.
What
Yeah.
now happening in Europe? Okay, one child having this diarrhea, serious
Mhm.
diarrhea, no. So
Mhm.
keep on after sitting for 5 days or 1 week, Okay, then they worried that the child may die of what they call dehydration,
Mhm.
Okay, keep on this thing. Then they asked me what to do. So I asked them, you use sweet potato,
Mhm.
I asked them to boil the sweet potato with ginger. Okay, drink it,
Mhm.
Then they say, are you sure? This is very simple, this thing. I say, yeah, sure. Then they drink it with sweet potato, this drink, using at the dry stop. They
Beautiful.
thank me, They say, Dr. Lim, you are very good. I said, don't thank me, thank Zhang Zhongjing, Because all these things are from Shanghan Lun. All these things are from Shanghan Lun. The only thing is that we as a herbalist, Okay, we do not memorize the herb, the name, the everything, No, this is not the way to learn herbology. Yeah, you keep on memorizing the name, everything, you become botanist. No? You do not become
Botanist,
herbalist.
yeah.
Okay. So You see now the Shanghan Lun is based on the TCM. They mean the traditional Chinese medicine. But unfortunately, in India, you may not be able to get the herbs.
Hmm.
So what should we do? We have two choice. One, we use vegetable. No?
Hmm.
Use vegetable to replace to replace. And when you do this thing, I'm telling you, why using vegetable? You see, many hospital, no, they ban the use of herbs.
Hmm.
So you bring the herb there, they don't allow you to use. But when nobody can ban vegetable soup, no.
Mhm.
Okay, some governments also ban the using of herbs, but they cannot ban the usage of vegetable. Okay.
Right.
Another thing is that you started to learn herbology. You don't need to go to the mountain, to go and collect the herbs. You go to supermarket and buy, and you started to learn. This we and the way we teach Shanghan Lun is that they must apply from the very first day. It's not like the modern this thing. No, you learn doctor for 5 to 6 years, then you go to internship, only then go for internship for 1 or 2 years. No. The internship started from very first day. You're learning. Okay, then the herbs, no. Okay, you can use it to what they call to treat people, or you can use the herbs to make soup, day to day soup that you can drink. Okay, these are the things. That's why Shanghan Lun is applicable even though that the thing is written 2,000 years ago. Yeah.
Fantastic. I think, Doctor. And this also opens the window for the fresh herbology that we are talking about. When you're saying we use the fresh veggies, we use fresh. So you're teaching us to use something that is accessible to us.
Yeah. You see, good doctors, no? Good doctors is they can always use the replacement. That's why in India, you can always use the Ayurvedic herbs, no?
Yeah.
To replace those Chinese herbs.
Doctor,
No.
you once told me a good warrior can make anything into a weapon.
Yeah. A good warrior, you give anything to his hand, become a weapon.
A good physician
Uh,
also.
yeah. Good vision. Any help go into his hand. Okay, and he know how to use the. You see,
Absolutely.
you see, not everywhere you can get a Chinese herbs. No, not
Correct.
everywhere. And some of the herbs are banned. Like ephedra. No. In Europe, you cannot use ephedra everything if you are not a qualified doctor. A qualified doctor mean not Ayurvedic doctor. No, mean
Hmm.
the Western
Western
the
medicine.
allopathy. Yeah, only the
Ah.
allopathy. You say you cannot use ephedra. Then what should you do? Then you have to use the replacement.
Hmm.
You have to and some of the herbs are only peculiar to China.
Hmm.
Okay, then we can use these Ayurvedic herbs. Okay, now the good thing about Shanghan Lun is that okay, it will not infringe with your Ayurvedic teaching. Okay,
Yeah.
you will see that many of the principle is almost the same as the ancient Ayurvedic principle, is the same. And you see, during that time also in China, there are also a few famous Indian doctor go to
Hmm.
China, and they are very
Hmm.
good in plastic surgery,
Hmm.
and open scar surgery, they open the head, And there's the contemporary of Zhang Zhongjing, Hua To. But the problem is that the name is not a typical Chinese name.
Hmm.
Hua To, it doesn't sound Chinese. The name doesn't sound
Hmm.
Chinese, and he is very good in plastic surgery, especially the open head scar. He open anesthesia. He go for anesthesia,
Hmm.
and some of the scholars mentioned that maybe he's Indian origin.
Hmm.
It is a thing. So that they did this Indian monk. They did bring the Ayurvedic medicine to China, and this then is merged with the TCM. You see, like this sesame. We know it's from India. Sesame, okay, and also the walnut. Sesame,
Walnut. Yeah.
walnut, grapes,
Grapes.
grapes, and myth, no, a kind
Mir.
of
Mir.
resin,
Yeah.
myth.
Hmm.
The three, that one from India.
Hmm.
From India or from Kusan?
Hmm.
Kusan.
When you say India, you're talking about the old India, the old
Oh, India.
India.
Oh, huge. It cover until when you say India, it cover Afghanistan until the Caspian Sea, and part of Iran, part of Iran,
Hmm.
part of Iran, and this thing, and all this Kazakhstan, all this thing, the Pamir. Pamir is the Xinjiang, on top of Kashmir, Pamir. Okay,
Mhm.
so in ancient time, Pamir, Kashmir, the present Kashmir, your Rajasthan, your this Pakistan, this what they call the whole Afghan part of Iran. Okay, then to the north, all the stan, the
Mhm.
thing, all under Kusan.
Mhm.
Chinese take it as Indian empire because the language they use are Sanskrit.
Hmm.
If they're not Indian, then who are they? They use Sanskrit, no? Okay. Then of course the intermixing with the people there.
Mhm.
The Yezi, the Yezi is Kotara Kutara tribe, I think. Kutara
Mhm.
tribe, yeah,
Cool.
it's a tribe. They they
Mm.
they they merge with the northern India.
Mm.
Okay, even the Afghan. Okay, then
Mhm.
Sanskrit become the major this thing. Then after that, when this monk they go to China, they bring along the Ayurvedic herbs. No, that's
Mhm.
why many of the Chinese TCM you find that the origin from Ayurveda. Okay, then the principle of Shang Han Lun and Ayurvedic, many of the principles is similar.
Very similar. Very
So even
similar.
those Ayurvedic doctors, definitely you can just use this thing. Only thing is that you as a Ayurvedic doctors, you should focus on the use of Ayurvedic medicines.
Yeah.
In India, there are many people they learn TCM, but they cannot
Mm.
practice. They cannot access no Chinese herbs. We said no. You as a good herbalist, you should be able to get the replacement.
Mm.
Always. Okay. Then in our Shanghan Lun, I also teach the usage of vegetable.
Vegetables. Yeah. Fruits
That
also.
it become, so it become a universal, Anywhere you can
Yeah.
apply.
Yeah.
Anywhere you can
No,
apply.
I think the beautiful thing about you, doctor, is not only vegetables. You also include the fruits. You also include
Fruits, yeah.
the
Spices.
dates,
Dates,
spices. You use everything
spices,
in
yeah.
the kitchen. You turn the
Yeah.
kitchen into pharmacy.
Yeah. I tell you one more testimony, during the MCO, okay,
Huh.
one of my relative bring her daughter to my house, okay, then she very weak and fainted,
Hmm.
They said that she's always fainted, always fainted. Then I test her body, okay, this is exogenous, the external symptom, weakness, weakness,
Hmm.
What should we do? So that because the time MCO, I cannot go out also. Okay, so I go to kitchen, So
Hmm.
I take the onion, nah,
Huh.
onion, then the ginger, this garlic, onion, ginger, garlic, this tomato,
Hmm.
whatever I find in my kitchen. Then at the back of my garden, okay, I have this turmeric
Huh.
tree. So I use the leaf, turmeric leaf, and also the kaffir lime, the kaffir
Uh-huh.
lime, the very
Yeah.
good smell one, where you make curry with the lime, the leaf, then the cook, okay, within 20 minutes, okay,
Hmm.
she's running and cooking and everything, okay. Then after that, no more fainting, okay.
Wow.
From where we get all this theory? It's from Shanghan Lun. Oh, Shang Han. Only thing is that Shang Han Lun, he using the Chinese medicine and all. Okay.
Hmm.
The Chinese medicine not allowed, then you should be able, you as a herbalist, you should be able to use what's in your hand, even you go to the kitchen and all become our medicines. I'm telling you, all become our medicines. Okay, this thing. And we treated a lot of there's one more case, one of my staff. Okay, he told me, sir, I'm very sick, You go to hospital, a few times and always this a low fever,
Hmm.
on and off, low fever, and for months, he's suffering from this fever, So this thing. Then I take the power. I say this is exogenous symptom, exogenous symptom,
Hmm.
can be treated. Also go to the kitchen. Same thing, onion, onion,
Hmm.
tomato, tomato. This what do you call onion, tomato, and oranges.
Oranges.
Oranges with
Oranges.
skin, oranges with skin, then a boy. Okay, only one session, the whole thing clear. He spent so much money in the hospital, Now, you do not say that, oh, this is ancient thing, have nothing to do with today, this thing. The problem is that today, the modern doctor, they don't classify thing into external and internal. No?
Hmm.
The what do you call? The fever is a fever.
Yeah, just fever is fever.
Then they induce setting, they don't care.
Or they
So they,
purge.
my goodness, they insert something into the anal of the child, induce sweating, then sweats profoundly. Then the temperature coming down. After that, you shoot up again, because this is a wrong treatment, Okay, so do not say that it's an ancient one. Is not applicable. It's still applicable today, and I use it
And
many times now. I use it many times now. Okay, and many of my students, they are the allopathy doctors. And they agree
Mhm.
with me, They agree with me that this thing they should cooperate into the modern medicine. And what we are talking is a science, There's no
Mhm.
guessing, One of the things we don't guess, and we don't give everything to the guess, Okay. Then today I think we will go through the preface.
Yes, that's
This
very
preface,
interesting.
this preface is very important because Shanghan Lun is very technical,
Yeah.
And we love Zhang Zhongjing very much, And preface is like a personal letter to us.
So, doctor, when you look at Shanghai, can we go to the big side,
Yeah,
previous
yeah.
side?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you look, he was a physician. He was even a pharmacologist. So he produced his own combinations, which we will see. But he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
inventor and a writer also. So he has written it down so that everybody get to learn. And this is like around 150 C. Very, very, as you said, contemporary to the time when the early sutras also came in. So
Yeah.
very, very important contribution by Chang Chung Ching here. And we can go to the next slide.
He's
So
a
here,
contemporary of Nagarjuna.
Nagarjuna.
Contemporary
Okay.
of Nagarjuna, same.
Hmm.
And also
Yeah.
this Ansaka.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Same time. So, doctor, here we just got some information from here. It was the Eastern Han Dynasty physician and a pharmacologist, considered
Yeah.
one of the greatest doctors in
Just
Chinese
doctors, yeah.
medical history, systematized herbal medicine and diagnostic principles,
Yes.
founded the Shanghan School of Medicine. Is this all correct?
No, not cold damage is wrong. That's it.
Cold
It's a
damage
harmful
is wrong. Yeah.
disease. Cold
Harmful disease.
damage.
I
Cold
think
damage is literally no. In ancient time, cold means harmful.
cold means harmful. Yeah.
You see, even today, in English, you say the fellow look very cold, I mean, he is not friendly.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, cold damage is a wrong translation. It should be
Hmm.
harmful disease.
Harmful diseases. Yeah.
And
We can go.
and many people say that his theory only for what do you call only for flus. No, it's for contagious disease.
Contagious disease. Yeah.
And when during the COVID, many of the
Ah.
of the successful thing are from Shanghan Lun.
Definitely. So you go
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
next slide. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So his masterpiece, they say, doctor, is the what is it, Shanghan Lun, and then
Uh,
there is another part of it which is the golden chamber, the essential principles of the golden coffer that they say. Is that correct? There are two
no,
parts to this.
yeah, there are two parts. Okay, one is the basic teaching, one is the advanced. Okay,
Okay.
there are two parts now. But unfortunately, after he writing this Shanghan Lun,
Uh,
actually he's Shanghan Ping Lun, I mean Shanghan Lun and miscellaneous. Actually,
uh-huh.
treaty on harmful, not cold, treaty on harmful pathogenic and miscellaneous disease. Miscellaneous disease are higher teaching, this thing.
Hmm.
So Shanghan Lun are the basic treatment, the higher treatment are miscellaneous. But unfortunately, the time is after the war, the thing have been disrupted, Then his grand student Wang Su compiled the Shanghan. Okay,
Hmm.
then the miscellaneous section is lost,
Hmm.
1,000 years after that, they found it in the library of the royal library, Song
Hmm.
Dynasty. Okay, after 1,000 years, then then that is the second part of the Zhang Zhongjing's this thing. Then they combine it together. Okay, so that one is on the summary of Golden Chamber.
Hmm. Summary of golden
Golden
chamber.
Chamber means in the ancient time, important thing you put into a chamber, this
Hmm.
chamber they line it with gold what they call gold lining.
Hmm.
They using this gold sheet to line, because golden chamber. That means something very precious, Okay,
Mhm.
so because this formula are very precise, they call it summary of golden chamber.
Summary of golden chamber. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
for the miscellaneous thing. We can go for the next slide. Yeah, we need to go to the preface. Can we change? Yeah. So now, doctor, we go to the main essence. We're going on the preface of the Shanghan Lun, and this was a
yeah,
discussion, as you said. It's a treaty on the harmful, pathogenic, and miscellaneous
yeah.
diseases.
Discussion
But
on humble disease. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, but here this is
This
very
successor.
important. Yeah. So let's go to the preface now, and let me read this preface, doctor, which you have
Yeah,
translated
yeah, very interesting
from.
one.
Yeah. Now let me read
You
it.
should
It's
read
very
it as a
interesting.
as a personal letter to us, no?
So it is
And
as if Zhang Zhongjing has written it to us, right, doctor?
yeah, yeah, and in the early day of the accent, when I face a lot of problem, okay, this preface give a lot of spiritual power. It
So
can calm down my mind. I read it many times. Yeah.
So this was like what was Heart Sutra for Xuanzang during his travel. This was for you in DXN.
Yeah, yeah. For me, very important for even this emotionally, it's very important to us as a physician. Yeah.
Okay, let me read
Okay.
this.
Let's start. Yeah.
Whenever I read about Bianchi, who
Pinche,
treated
pinche.
patients in the
Yeah.
country of Guo by observing the subtle symptoms of the Duke of Qi and predicting his demise, I cannot help but admire him deeply for his genius. Present day people no longer study and care about health, never dedicate themselves on the medicines, diagnosis, and formulas in order to treat the diseases of their lords and parents, to rescue the poor and have not, to take care of their own self and maintain the body. Instead, they are desperate for fame and power, pleasing the rich and the authority, diligently running after them, caring for nothing but name and profit. Yes, doctor, we would
We
explain.
stop here now. You see,
Yeah.
now this a pinche is an ancient because in Chinese you should careful with the spelling. B here
Mhm.
produce a P, soft P,
Ah,
pin. Okay, Q Q is a CH. Pinche.
mm,
Okay, Pinche is
yeah.
a very famous doctor before Zhang Zhongjing.
Mm,
Okay, one day he like Nagarjuna. He is a wanderer. He travel everywhere. One day he go to country of Guo. Okay, then actually the prince, the Duke of Qi,
mm,
nah, he meet the Duke of Qi. Okay,
mm,
then he told the Duke, you are having some problem, Now the problem
mhm,
is in the skin. You better treat it now. Then the Qi
mm,
said, that this idiot, he just tried to say something to cheat money from me.
ah,
Then after the second day, he meet the Jew. Oh, he say the disease already go into your meat, go to your
ah,
muscle. You need to treat it now. He don't care. Okay. Then after a few more days, when Pinche look at the chi, he don't say anything. Quickly run away from the country. Then he told them the disease already go into the moon marrow, cannot cure anymore. Then after that, the Duke become very sick. Then he only remember him. He call him, and he already run away. You know why? Because you cannot treat him. You treat him, he die, then they will chop his head off. He run away. And this is a very famous incident. That's why Zhang Zhongjing say, unfortunately, he do not put down any right thing. We doesn't know how he can diagnose people in this way. Okay, can say two incidents very famous. One is this deal. Another incident is one prince.
mm,
Okay, dead. Then he go and observe. Then he found that the nose, no,
mm,
some very minute movement at the nose.
mm, mm,
Okay, they say no. He's not dying. This thing. Then he
mm,
use acupuncture.
mm,
And revise back the prince. So that make him very very famous. And Chang
yeah,
Tun say that unfortunately he do not pass down anything to us. That's why Zhang Zhongjing, he makes sure that whatever he know, he write it down. Okay.
mm,
Then the what they call now you see you have to take care of your health.
mm,
Okay. Now you have to dedicate yourself on diagnosis. Okay, and learn the formula. In order to treat, you can treat the lots and the parents. Okay, or you can take care of your body.
mhm.
Anybody can do that, Anybody can do that. And last sentence is very important. It's not for fame. It's not for power.
Mm.
It's not to go and preach the rich, and authority. Okay. and nowadays many people, they learn something, then they try to cheat the rich people, get a lot of money. No, no, no. This is not what we are doing. Okay, this is
Mhm.
not what we are doing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
I think we
continue.
go to the next slide. Yeah.
Yeah.
They take care of the branches and forget the trunk. Decorate the outside but rotting inside. Doctor, they take care of the
Yeah.
branches and forget the trunk.
Yeah,
Decorate
the
the
oil trans.
outside but rotting
And they
inside.
only do
Please,
cosmetic,
please.
They what they call, they oil the hair, this thing, do this thing, inside they never take care.
I think modern medicine, many not only modern medicine, many of the medicinal practitioners they want to only do the external part and they
Yeah,
miss
actually,
out
yeah.
on the rotting inside. Okay, if the
It's
skin
still
no
applied
longer,
today, yeah. Uh,
if the
yeah.
skin no longer exists, where the hair can attach to?
Yeah.
When suddenly inflicted by harmful cause, suffered the serious illness, only then shocked by the affliction. Then they lower their dignity, go to the shaman for prayer, leave his health to heaven and spirit, surrender himself for sure defeat. The body that should survive for 100 years. It is so precious and important. Simply put to the hand of the quack
Quick
doctor.
doctor.
Let him do whatever he likes. Oh, alas. Please, doctor.
I think it applied today,
Very much.
Okay. Yeah, some people when they're sick, then they go for prayer. Okay. Then they go for someone. They go for those people try to what they call try to get the try to use this spiritual power to treat. Zhang Zhongjing never go for spiritual power. He against it. Okay. Then he said the quack doctors.
Uh-huh.
Now he always whack the quack doctor Shang Han Lun. The quack doctor only have three steps. First induce a thing. So when they induce a thing, nothing happen, then they induce purging. Okay. But they induce purging, nothing happen, then they apply fire. Even they go to the modern health center and say, okay, many times they go, oh, detoxification. They induce purging. They don't care what the condition of your body. They induce purging and they induce sweating. Okay, in the name of detox. Okay, then they use the this infrared red. Okay, to warm your whole body. You kill a person. This is the quick doctor in the ancient time, and today the quick doctor is still using the same thing. They
Same.
induce the sweating, purging, and apply fire. Even today, they're still using them, and also use pendulum. Using this spiritual power. No, 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 no. Don't believe all these things.
I think, doctor, very deep. This is very, very serious also because
Yeah,
it is like first they don't do what they are supposed to do, then they lower their dignity and then go for prayer and
yeah, yeah,
give yourself to the hands of these quack doctors who
yeah.
they expect them to, take care of their health. I think that's very bad.
Zhang Zhongjing say you yourself should know how to diagnose yourself,
Absolutely.
so
Yeah.
that you are not putting in the hand of quick doctors. No. Yeah,
True. Next slide.
yeah.
Can we go to the next slide? Huh? When the body died, the consciousness faded, transformed into spirit, haunt and weeping for nothing. What a pity. The whole world becomes senseless and without awareness. Disregard his body, so careless about his life. Why would they then talk of fame and power? They do not know how to love and care for others, to understand and tend for themselves. When met with ill fate and disaster, become confused and foolish like a haunted spirit. How tragic. Those who are mediocre, running after the superficial glory, do not bolster the basis, forget his body for material gain, like standing on the thin ice of the lake, so risky to this extent. Doctor.
I think this advice still applicable today.
Yeah,
It's
true.
still applicable today. This thing. So you doesn't learn. You subject your body to the quack doctors. No, not to say
Mm.
quack doctor. Even to some doctor who doesn't know how to diagnose, simply treat. Okay, then it's a pity. Okay, it's a pity. Okay, you may lose your life, no. Okay, under the hand of those stupid doctors. Yeah,
Doctor, this one is very important. He
yeah,
forget his body, taking care of his body for material gain, like standing on thin ice of the lake, so risky to this extent.
yeah. When you doesn't know anything about your body, you doesn't know anything about this thing, okay, then when you're sick, you just subjected to the quick doctor. Of course, very risky.
So, Doctor, like Shunya is a meditation practice that everybody should know for the mind.
Yeah, yeah,
Then Shanghan Lun is also important for some people to know for their own body.
yeah. Everybody should learn Shanghan Lun, according to Zhang
Everybody should
Zhongjing.
learn.
Yeah, everybody should
Yeah.
learn. No,
Next slide.
because what he teach of observable one, anybody can
Yes.
learn. He do not use
Mm.
abstract thinking, You do not use there's no guess, no. You don't need to guess. You do not need a superpower to guess and to have the kind of super vision. No, 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 no. Anybody, as long as your eyesight is normal, your sense normal, no, you can what it call, you can this thing. Yeah. My
Okay.
my,
Going
my handphone
forward, he
keep on
says,
flipping. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
used, and going forward, he says, I
Yeah. Yeah.
used to have a huge clan,
Use current. Yeah. Yeah.
over 200 members. But since the beginning of the Jian era at
Yeah.
196 CE,
196. Yeah.
within 10 years, two-thirds of them have perished, mainly due to contagious diseases.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Deeply regret the lost in the past. Saddened by not able to save the sick, I diligently study the ancient teaching, collected a great numbers of methods and formula, extract from Shuwen, Ling
Fluent.
Shu,
Bingsu.
Nangjing.
Yeah.
These are all texts, right,
19.
Doctor?
Yeah.
He,
Yeah. Oh.
Yin Yang,
Oh.
Dalun,
Yeah.
Tailu Yalu, to study the diagnosis of pulse taking, to compose the discussion on harmful and miscellaneous diseases, like the Shanghan Bin Lung, in
Tabilun.
16
Yeah.
scrolls. Yeah.
Yeah.
It may not treat all diseases, but at least can study the disease and know about the causes. If you can understand what I have collected, then you have realized a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, doctor.
You see, many people say that Zhang Zhongjing only deal with flu.
Hmm.
Nah, he talk about two-thirds. That means a contagious disease, no.
Hmm.
Shanghan Lun is dealing with contagious disease. Even the COVID, it's very good to treat the COVID.
Hmm.
This thing is not just simple for flus. This thing. Okay. Then some idiot, no, I have saw it. This is some one medical student. Okay, he said that the Zhang Zhongjing can't even compare to the first year of medical student.
Hmm.
Yeah, idiots, no. Okay, this thing. I have a lot of allopathy doctors as my student,
Hmm.
Okay, what have they learned from me? They learn this diagnosis, no.
Hmm.
Yeah, because many of these diagnoses is not covered in the modern medicines.
Hmm.
Like classify the fever into external, internal, intero, no. No, not in the modern medicine. Not in the
We
modern
don't have.
medicines. Okay, okay. And when it come to the COVID also, they cannot do anything,
Hmm.
And Zhang Zhongjing define flus into four category:
Hmm.
lungs flu, stomach flu, what do you call the bladder, and also the colon flus, no, and the muscle
Hmm.
flu. Okay,
Hmm.
better than the modern medicines, no. Modern
Hmm.
medicine don't define flu in that way. Okay, and they have a very beautiful treatment from all these things. So you should not say that, oh, this 2,000 years ago, it cannot apply, it no longer apply today. No, 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 this is not true. Today we are still applying, You see, one thing about the Chinese civilization, the continuity is there, Even
Yeah.
2,000 years ago, we can still read it as it is now. And many of the practice, we still practice today. You look at this preface now. It's like written yesterday,
And
Okay.
he's doctor, and he's telling that he has studied all the ancient teaching,
Oh, sorry,
collected
yeah,
the
yeah.
great numbers of he's worked hard for it. It's not just
Oh,
he
work
just
very,
simply
very hard.
write.
He studied every books available to him.
Yes.
And one more thing, he used knife, to cave the right thing on a bamboo. Luckily, he do
Doctor,
that, Luckily, he do that so that it not perish. Just like
wow.
in ancient India, they use the stars, to
Mhm.
engrave on the palm leaf. It lasts for a long time. Lasts for 1,000 years. Can you imagine? After 1,000 years, they think they can still read it. It'll be
Wow.
on a paper. After 1,000 years, it'll be destroyed.
Mhm.
And that one is they cave it on the that one take many years now. Take many years
Mhm.
to that's why he's is a very good doctor, and he's a very dedicated scientist.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Then I
So let's take
so
the
you study, you may not be able to treat all the disease, okay,
correct.
but basically you 80 to 70 to 80% of the thing you can treat. Yeah.
Yeah. Doctor, let's continue his
Continue. Yeah,
preface.
yeah,
He says, heaven drives all beings by five elements. Humans are endowed by five morals,
yeah.
having the five organs,
Organs.
the
Yeah, yeah.
meridians and points, the
Uh,
understanding of yin and yang.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is so subtle. Their
Uh-huh.
diversity and variation are difficult to fathom.
Yeah, yeah.
Without great talent and knowledge, one may not have the insight and acumen to understand the principle of it. In ancient times, there were famous doctors like Shenong,
Nong
Wang Di,
Huangdi.
Qibo, Bo Gao, Li Gong, Xiao Yu, Xiao Shi, and Zhong Wan. In mid antiquity, there were Chang Sang and Pianchu,
Pinche. Yeah.
Penche. And
Yeah.
during the Han Dynasty, there was Gongshen, Yang Qing, and Kang Gong. So many doctors, doctor.
So many doctors. Yeah. Famous doctors. Yes.
Yeah. So he,
Yeah.
when he's quoting all of them, that means doctor, he has studied all of them.
Oh, study all of them.
Yeah, yeah. Let's take
Study
the
all of
next slide.
them. Then it compile into the six meridian.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
hexagenous section. This
Yeah.
from Zhang Zhongjing. So eventually we are going to talk about the hexagenous system. This system is first established by Zhang Zhongjing.
Yeah. So after these, no more great doctors
Oh,
were
yes.
heard. Doctors today, and it's relevant even today. This is 2000 years ago, but
Yeah, yeah.
also relevant today. Doctors do not study the teaching of the classics and apply the knowledge. They simply follow their
Follow their
own
own
school
school.
and stick rigidly to the old way. When
Yeah, so
examining
true.
the patient, just a short meeting and a few talking, then they start to give the prescription. Doctor,
Yeah.
so much relevant even today. This is what is
Yeah,
happening.
today, yeah. They don't even take the pulse or look at the patient and start to give prescription. My goodness.
Feeling, feeling the upper pulse and ignoring the lower pulse. Checking the hand and not reaching for the leg. Do not study the three sections of the body. When counting the pulse beat against the breathing, do not even up to the 50 breath count. They diagnose hastily, do not understand the symptoms properly, missing all the details. See the wood and miss the forest. Yes, doctor.
I think this apply today also.
Yes, yes.
Apply today.
In,
So when you take the pulse, he had to observe the breathing. He using the breathing of the what they call of the patient. At least 60 breath. 60 breathing to 100 breathing. Okay, no, no, not just take it for a few minutes. Then that's all. No, it's a long testing. Yeah,
and in this way, to conclude whether the disease is fatal or curable is impossible.
yeah.
Confucius said, "No instinctively is the best. Second is to learn well. Next to it is to study widely but not deeply. I always like the technical and the science of applications. Please allow me to put all down in words."
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Now Confucius say, if you know the thing instinctively, you are
It's
genius.
best.
The best. Secondly, then you spend a lot of energy to learn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. The worst is you study everything but not deeply.
uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So the Confucius said, you don't keep on studying too many things and not deeply. You better go deep into the subject.
mm,
Okay. Then the last sentence beautiful. Okay. Say I like the technique and the science of application. I mean, he's a scientist. Okay.
definitely.
And please allow me to put all in words.
So
Okay.
beautiful.
And he spent many years, to put that into writing. He using knife to cave it into bamboo. And luckily for that, even though the
Mm,
manuscript after 1,000 years still exists, The
Mhm.
second part, no, the summary of the golden chamber. When they found it, it's already destroyed. Many part, but luckily they can still retrieve the writing. Because the writing is caved into the bamboo.
Mhm.
It can last for the stand of the time. Just like your palm leaf. Can last
Mhm.
for thousands of years. Yeah,
So, Doctor, the previous slide had this beautiful sentence that today's doctors also are like that, where they see the wood and miss the forest. I think they look at the symptom and they forget the disease, and
yeah,
they
yeah.
put the
Forget.
patient
Yeah,
into. And here we are talking about Chang Chung Ching's ways, and we will be starting that from tomorrow, where we go into
yeah, yeah.
every section. Can you tell us how many verses are there and how long will this study continue?
There is about 400 verses, 390.
Okay.
Say 400 verses. If we study in great details, actually it take about 2 years. No,
Hmm.
take about 2 years. Now the thing is that we are not in a hurry. Why should we hurry? When you're learning
Hmm.
something, you should not learn in a hurry.
Correct.
We take our times, no. We take our time, and we apply it from the very first day. You
Hmm.
need not to learn through the whole thing to apply. Okay, in my system, I always want my student, to started the the internship from the very beginning, from the very first day. Okay, then because many of the formula you can boil, and drink it for yourself. Then you
Hmm.
yourself can see the thing, especially the vegetable soup. It's
Hmm.
quite safe to drink. After it's just a
So,
vegetable soup. This is the thing. So I think we put the whole thing into vegetable is a modern way to what they call to cooperate the teaching of Shanghan Lun. Okay,
so,
to
Doctor,
the mm,
today morning, when we were
yeah,
seeing one patient, one of the doctors of our clinics, DXN
yeah.
clinics, was going through
Yeah, you text me,
a
yeah.
big problem. Yeah, and after that, when we told her to prepare the soup from whatever was available in her house, with the onion, with the orange, and everything, I think if she's around here, Dr. Sneha, if you're here, we would like to hear from you, because after the first soup that she had, she reported she started to first like the smell, then she started
Uh-huh.
to drink it. She liked the taste, and
Yeah,
after around an hour or so, she had some purging, some motion. But
approaching.
after that, her nausea was completely gone. Fever still
Uh-huh.
remains a little bit, but she
Yeah,
started to
yes.
feel much better. Then that was like a transformative change. Her burning in the urine has stopped. So only with one soup, doctor. So it can be so
One soup,
magic.
yeah.
With means it can be so fast and so magical also if
Very
we get it
fast.
right.
I tell you the ladies, who always fainted, okay, one soup only. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
my staff that go to the hospital for spend so much money, also one
Mm.
soup only. The whole thing disappear.
Wow.
All the symptoms disappear. And the beautiful part is for the kitchen,
Uh huh.
all for the kitchen.
Yeah.
So next time we will ask our student, to to prepare the basic thing in the kitchen. Okay.
Yes.
The
Yes.
good thing about the thing is that when there's no disease, you cook, you can still use the thing, the onion, everything. You can still do the cooking, and enjoy the food. When there's
Yeah.
no disease, when where disease, we apply it from the kitchen.
So that brings us to the first, you can say, the induction lecture of our soul, Shunya Open University Learning. And we had our first teacher teaching us one of the most important and ancient texts, that we're going to share. And preface, Doctor, the preface itself was so
Oh
amazing.
yeah,
I'm sure that will
you
be
should
the
read
reason.
it. You should read it again and again. The preface.
Yes.
Read it again
We
and
will,
again.
we'll
Yeah.
We'll be offering this preface in PDF for everybody who has been part of this, team. They will get access to the written content PDF format, and you all can read this. And we'll make sure as we promised, that all these things will be summarized into a way so that you can read it the whole week and come back prepared the next week to learn more. So thank you again, Doctor.
Yeah, yeah. So see you then tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye. Yeah. So, as we conclude, see you tomorrow again at 11 a.m. after we finish the Agama section, and then we will study more. Get yourself prepared to go on a ride to become one of the greatest herbalists. And you can say the copy of Chang Chung Ching himself, so that he lives through us again as we impart his experiences that he got from all the great teachers before him, and share that to help mankind in different ways, whoever is suffering from these so-called harmful, pathogenic, and miscellaneous diseases. So see you tomorrow. Till then, bye-bye.
Before we ending, we would like to share a quick disclaimer. This program explores Shang Han Lun for educational purposes only. The content reflects traditional knowledge and personal interpretations, and is not medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. It follows YouTube guidelines and does not promote harmful or misleading practices. Please consult a qualified healthcare professional before applying any information. Seoul, Sunya Open University Learning is not responsible for any outcomes based on this content.